This is one of the best leftist breakdowns I have seen from a leftist. It's a true mask off situation. And I don't really like to use that term because it's been overused so much, but this is kind of the definition of it right here. It's mask off, but he knows what he's saying. And it's a really kind of crucial moment for someone like Hasan because a lot of people on the left only run with the talking points of what they think the mob wants them to say, and they won't actually speak out against anything. And this is something we've seen over and over and over again, and this is why that mob feels like they can control so much. Now, I did cover this over on Geeks and Gamers, but I covered it more from the Hogwarts Legacy perspective, which we can still talk about that perspective within this video too. But I think this is part of a bigger picture where people on the left versus people on the right, and how people on the left, they do operate more so in that mob mentality. I think the right has that too, but the left is about these people that have defined everything off of race and gender and sexual orientation, and they can't see beyond that woke ideology that they are in, and they truly are deranged. And listen to what Hasan has to say right here.
The only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly when we have massive queer communities and audiences. That's it. Everybody knows, everybody fucking knows how much leftist motherfuckers love to chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp, chirp, chirp. And that's precisely why so many fucking people that would otherwise like play it, maybe even raise money for charities or whatever, they're not doing it. I knew that this was going to happen. That's why I wanted to set it up ahead of time. I got fucking yelled at endlessly and relentlessly on my alt account. Like, they were making it seem like I was already transphobic for even thinking about this. And now look at that.
And that's the exact reaction that the mob is looking for. They are looking for you to set aside your own happiness, your own enjoyment, to appease whatever they think that you're supposed to be offended over. They are there to be offended for you. They are there to tell you, no matter if they have your life experiences or not, they're there to tell you what you are supposed to be offended over. They're there, like especially white liberals, they love to tell black people what their lives are like and what they're supposed to do, and they get really upset if a black person doesn't actually line up with their leftist ideology. They get really upset about that. They get really upset when gay people don't line up with their ideology, and they lose it, and they go on a cancel mob. They will do anything. They will get you fired. They will have you shamed. They will have people not affiliating with you, because that is the mindset. And so when you hear Hasan talking about that, like, listen to the opening line. He literally says, there is a video game that I want to play, but I can't play it because these leftists are going to come after me. Listen to what he says.
The only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly when we have.
So, I mean, that just says it all for you right there. If you want to do something and you're scared of it, number one, it says more about you than anything. But then it says about your audience. I mean, look, every audience is going to have some, the bigger your audience is, the bigger your following is, the more you're passionate on certain topics. Like, trust me, I get criticism too. It's not widespread, but there's always going to be people that are going to criticize you for something. I mean, I criticize Disney all day long, and then people get mad because we have a theme park channel, and they're like, oh, you guys are going to Disney. I was like, yes, we have a theme park channel. And they really get upset with us. And I go, the point is that we're going to be honest about our coverage at these places. That's what Geeks and Gamers was created for. It was created to be an alternative to what I saw was a big problem with shills and leftists. And Geeks and Gamers has no end of, like, the brand Geeks and Gamers has no opinion. The individuals can have whatever opinion they want, but we don't have any rules for people that are part of the team. It's not like you come to Geeks and Gamers and you're not allowed to cover X, Y, or Z. You can cover whatever you want. You can cover whatever you think is important. The audience might disagree with you, and the audience always has an opportunity to speak their minds and let everyone know how they feel. But at the same time, the audience does respect us, and we respect the audience. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Whereas when you're a leftist, you don't have that type of, relationship at all. You have to stay in line. And Hasan does the same thing, by the way. He has a certain type of viewer that he can accept. And then if you are the type of viewer that votes this way or believes that, then you're not welcome in our community. So it goes both ways. This is a very, very eye-opening thing that he said. And again, not that I didn't know this, because clearly I've been covering this long enough to know that this is happening, and I've called it out many times, but to actually hear someone as prominent as him, because he is very prominent, massive, massive personality with a massive following. And so that speaks volumes right there. So you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're looking for more Hogwarts Legacy coverage, check out Geeks and Gamers. We're talking about it a lot over there. Other than that, you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.